Alright, welcome here. This is the overview of Gandhi. Yeah. Alright, so first an overview of Gandhi. Gandhi was a Indian lord.
Wait, this is Gandhi?
Yeah, this is Gandhi.
Interesting.
Gandhi was an Indian lawyer. He was also employed on a non-violent resistance. He was part of India's independence from British rule.
That's concerning.
Yes, that's very.
So, basically just an introduction to the Mahatma Gandhi. The Mohandas, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Karamchand Gandhi was in India. So this is Gandhi's birth and family background. The Mohans, the Karamchand Gandhi, that's his name, was born in Pordanur. It was a town in western India on the 2nd of October 1869. So basically his father, Karamchand, was the Dewan of Pordanur state of British India. That's interesting. It's very important to the future. His mother, Olivia, was Karman's first wife. So, yeah, that's his background. Okay.
All right, that's nice. That's nice. Gandhi spent some of his time in South America, and he had some experiences in South America. He ended up actually getting arrested in South America for leading a workers' march.
Terrible.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate. Ow.
So his return to India was on January 9th, 1915. So he was pronounced the father of the nation. He reached Bombay sailing from South Africa. Having lived there for more than 2 decades, this date was chosen in 2003 to be observed as a non-resident Indian Day. That is very good. Very good for the future.
Gandhi organized an Indian resistance. He was non-violent. He fought an anti-Indian legalization in courts and led very large protests against the colonial government.
Very good, very good.
Trying to change from British rule, British over India.
Nice, interesting. You see, I really like that for the future. So Gandhi's involvement in various Indian movements. So basically, Gandhi launched and directed 3 major campaigns in the Indian independence movement: the non-cooperation in 1919 to 1922, the civil disobedience movement, and the Salt Sahara of 1930 and 1931, and the Quit India movement from about 1940 to 1940.
Gandhi also had a very simple lifestyle and self-sufficiency. Gandhi had a self-resilience extended to economic self-sufficiency. He promoted a lot of things, including cottage industries, self-sustaining rural communities, and emphasizing the importance of the local production. He was very proud of that and what he has done for that.
He should be proud.
Yes.
Really should be proud of what his accomplishments were to shape the future. So the challenges Gandhi faced during the independence movement, the making of salt from the Indian Ocean in defiance of British law, led to widespread arrests and beatings by British troops. That's just terrible. Completely baffled by the inability of massive arrests to slow the movement, British officials finally arrested Gandhi himself. Terrible. Thinking it would stop the momentum, which it did not. Let me tell you that.
Alright, very interesting. Gandhi's also lasted a very big influence on the civil rights movements worldwide on non-violence. very changed civil rights movements all around the world, even later in his life. Martin Luther King Jr. was also using tactics that Gandhi used during his time in India to try to get from British rule. And Martin Luther King, he was doing something different, trying to get change with racism and segregation and things that were happening to African Americans in the United States, all in places like down in the South. He also practiced very non-violent type of things.
So let me tell you, Gandhi, sad death. So here's the circumstances of Gandhi's assassination in 1948. About 5 p.m. in the afternoon of the next day, the 78-year-old Gandhi, frail, very frail from fasting, was being helped across the gardens of the Birla house by his great nieces on his way to a prayer meeting when the Nefarian goddess emerged from the admiring crowd, bowed to him, and then, ironically, shot him 3 times at point blank range. Terrible.
Gandhi also didn't have a very good life. He did live a very good life, but he was also, just like everybody, he was not perfect.
Right. Isn't that concerning though?
It always can be. Gandhi was apparently a racist, and he also turned out to be a pedophile in some ways. There's not very much proof behind it, but there is some.
It's just